Why is the sidereal rate so important for telescope tracking? Imagine trying to watch a star move across the sky without your telescope moving with it. It would be like trying to catch a moving ball with a stationary hand. That's where the sidereal rate comes into play. When you set up a telescope for astronomy, especially for long observations or astrophotography, you need to match the sky's motion precisely. The Earth spins on its axis once every 24 hours, but from our perspective, the stars seem to drift slowly across the sky. This apparent motion happens at a specific speed, called the sidereal rate. The sidereal rate is about 15.41 arcseconds per second. To put that into perspective, it's the exact speed at which stars appear to move due to Earth's rotation. If your telescope's mount doesn't rotate at this rate in the opposite direction, the stars will drift out of view or blur in your images. That's why aligning your mount to track at the sidereal rate is so important. It allows your telescope to follow the stars smoothly, keeping celestial objects centered in your eyepiece or camera for hours without losing focus. This is especially critical when you're doing long exposure photography. Without proper tracking, stars would look like streaks or trails in your images, ruining the picture. When you use an equatorial mount, you align it with the Earth's axis and set it to rotate at the sidereal rate along the right ascension axis. This alignment ensures the mount compensates for Earth's rotation perfectly. Even tiny mechanical errors in gears can cause star trails, but tracking at the sidereal rate minimizes these issues. Good tracking also means you can use higher magnifications without the stars appearing as fuzzy blobs. It improves the overall quality of your observations and images. For professional astronomers, precise sidereal tracking is essential for scientific measurements and discoveries. For amateurs, it makes the difference between a blurry mess and a stunning, clear image of the night sky. So, in short, the sidereal rate is the key to keeping your telescope pointed at the stars as Earth spins. It's what makes long, detailed observations and beautiful astrophotos possible. Without it, the sky's wonders would drift away from your view, and your efforts would be wasted. That's why understanding and setting your mount to track at the sidereal rate is one of the most important steps in observational astronomy.